Good morning, good afternoon, good evening across the country, around the world. Welcome back to Planet Coaster Beta Edition. We're still here at the Monolith Park. It's been a few episodes. I've played the game for a while off camera, and I have a surprise. I was going to wait and build this on camera, but I wanted to test it out, and once it got going, I just stuck with it and kept going, and I made it work. It works. It works so well. So let's take a look at it. So I have built a mine train coaster. At least that's what I call it. Is that what they call it? Custom. It is. Oh yeah, mine train. Yeah, it looks like a very popular mine train style ride that is at a very popular theme park here in Southern California. I don't know if I can actually say the name, but hey, I've gonna call this Big T. Close enough, right? I think you all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I built it, and because I just kind of wanted to play with it, and then I was like, no, this is good, and the excitement's good, all the things. So excitement is 6.8, almost 7, 5.4 for fear, and 3.38. So not horribly nauseating, but it's up there. It's going to match all the criteria. 5 for excitement, yup. 4 for fear, yup. No more than 6, yup. And long. 2,461 feet long. It is 4,627 feet long. It's almost twice as long as the requirement is. Also, while I was building that, I started at like $18,000 because I just wanted to get a feel for it. And then I kept going, and the cost never got that crazy. And apparently at some point while I was doing that, I must have like a really good month with the other rides not breaking down. We also beat the achievement of the $4,000 a month for monthly profit from rides. So that's cool. So this is built, but I can't open it yet. But as soon as I connect the path, I know because I did that once and it went, boop, you're done. I went back to a save. But as soon as I connect the path, we will be in business and we will have completed the bronze level, the medium level requirements for the game. So let's jump into a time lapse and I'll build that queue real quick, and then we'll come back and move on from there. Alright, so we're about to make that final queue connection. I'm not sure if the queue is actually long enough, but for what I want to build, I think it's okay. If we need to, we can always add some switchbacks outside. But with this last click... Hey! We beat Monolith Beta silver level, medium level. Most popular is still Insanity, 940, bunch of money, and completed. Yay! Continue. Awesome. So, that's completed, which is great. Just great. I might square... No, probably not. So, without further ado, though... Oh, do I have... I do. I already got, because, you know, I knew this was coming. I already got a mechanic over here. And he is... Yeah, his work roster is just this one. This is all he checks. And what are you set at? Are you set at 10 minutes? You are. And that's fine. Its reliability is peaked out right now because... it hasn't opened yet. So let's do that. Yay, it's open. And now it's waiting for customers. Of course, now that it's open, we will see the statuses. These guys fluctuate a little bit depending on, you know, load times and whatnot. We can fine-tune that as we go. We used block sections. Oh, I actually meant to change this instead of this way. Oh, balls. Let's... This here, I used a lift chain because I thought that was easier, but it's actually kind of not. We actually are going to change it to block sections and just make them as long as we can. Ta-da! Oh. It doesn't like that. Okay, then Can we shrink it back? Couple. And then, no, regular. And shrink that back too. Ah! Shrink this back. Couple more. There we go. Now we can autocomplete. And now it'll actually stop there, which is what I want it to do. No, no, I'm sorry. Autocomplete, and then, yes, good. Otherwise, it was the lift chain here, it would just stop, and it would just push itself into the station. I think because, here, can we undo, 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 undo. Yeah, because the way the lift chain, the chain actually ends like here. The mechanism for the chain actually ends inside the station, so it just pushes the vehicle straight into the station. So let's see if we can redo this back to where it was. Yeah, and that should be done. Good. Now we can test it again. It should give us the same results, though. So we'll let that test run in the background. The plan is to enclose this in like a shack and then have like an offshoot shack here for the queue. That should get our scenery up nice and high. Yeah. Or maybe have something along here like a trellis work or something like that. I think back here, because we have some, you know, a chunk of land back here, I think I might do some of the more like the kiddie rides, like the whirly rig and the carousel. I might do some of those things over here just to give it something else. But we'll jump into a time lapse now as I assemble the station building. All right, we've got our nice little shack built here. That took about half an hour to slap that together, and I'm still getting used to the controls of things. But I like the exterior little deck here with the wooden supports holding it up where they don't, completely intersect with the queue. And then inside just a big open space, but I added these beams. I think that's just a cool, look to the ride. I tried to do some like up and cross beams, but it wasn't lining up, and I got over it. Now that that's done, well, at least for now, I'm going to go back and add lighting, and we actually don't have the Western theme. We actually don't have anything in the Western theme. I think that's something that I can research, because I was going to put like the oil. I saw there was the oil pump, the oil derrick thing. I thought that'd be cool. Research. What do we have? Theme typical. No. Oh, there it is. Theme, Western theme. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and research that because I want it. And we're still making money either way. But now that things are swell, I've let it test this whole time. Oopsie. We can go ahead and open it. And now wait for passengers. And let the money roll in. In the meantime, while we're waiting for passengers, shall we ride it? I think we're going to wait a bit for passengers, though, aren't we? Yeah, we might. We just might. Although, what's the max wait time? No, let's go with 45 seconds. Minimum waiting time, we're going to say 30. These should help increase our dispatch intervals, although dispatch interval 3 seconds. That's a thing that should be more for trackless or for track rides than for actual coasters. Whoa, come on. Are you waiting for people? What's going on? It is. It is completely waiting for people. Which is lame. You shouldn't be stalled. You should be going. Unless it means 30 seconds even if the game is running at fast pace. If that's the case, then that's a little bit off. It shouldn't take that long for a ride to dispatch. It really should. Whoa, here come all the peoples. So in that case, we'll jump on. We're going to go first person. We're going to go to the, we're going to go to the back of the train. Yeah. Yeah. This is actually really cool because it's nice and long. You can see the whole thing whiplashing around. Yeah, I like these beams. And again, the corrugated steel roof. And dispatch. Away we go. Oh, those dispatch things. That's right. I'll get back to that in a minute. I know why that took so long. Ooh, that's a little rough, but fun. I really like this. We come up next to the waterfalls there. Whoa. Ooh, I could use a little bit of smoothing out though. And this lift hill, I found the controls. You can actually increase the speed of your lift hill. This speed is going at 10 meters per second, which I think is a good speed. Ooh. There's the rest of the park. And I like that the camera auto resets to the front. And we are waiting. Yeah, this is a block section. We're waiting for other trains somewhere else to clear the next block section. But now that there we go. That the ride is getting people on it, that should flow pretty well. Woohoo! And back into the block breaks before the station. I think the one in front of us was, yep, dispatching as we were coming in. So that's good. That's an excellent dispatch interval. We had to hold at that other lift hill for just a moment, but not too long, and that one over there should be dispatching right away as well. Yeah, so there you go, with Big T. Yeah, beautiful. It satisfied all of our roller coaster needs. Well, as far as the contracts are concerned, the goals are concerned. What are people saying about it? Bargain, entry is cheap, and now Big T is cheap too. How much am I charging? Oh, we can charge more than that. Oh, that said 3 for a second. I got worried. See, now the idea of having all these station gates is to get them pre-grouped. Where's your grouper? You're failing at grouping. I mean, granted, it's a longer train, so I get it. It's a little hard to always do that all that well, but you should have it pretty well grouped. Looks like 3/4 of it grouped by the time the train pulls into the station. Yes, something like this. This is all but one row is pre-grouped, which is amazing. I'd like to see the guys at Big Thunder do a whole lot better than that. Come on. Let him in. Let him. Why are you waiting? See, something like this is where I think the game could use some improvement, because is it going to wait until they're all the way out? Until they have all exited? It did. Wow, that's interesting. But as soon as they're in, it takes off. Huh, interesting game dynamic. In theory, you know, in real ride operations, as soon as they're out, the next group's jumping right in. That way you limit the time that the other train is chilling somewhere else. Oh yeah, see, it fluctuates a little bit. Oh, but they go. Oh no, there they go. They're getting out. They're wandering that way. Ah, I see. So I have this at the very back of the station. That might be a tactical error. I think I might put it. I think I can move it up to the middle here. That way it goes just a little bit faster. Of course, probably going to involve closing the ride and whatnot. Yeah, we have to close the ride. So I'm going to do that, and hopefully that'll increase the performance of the attraction. All right, now that we have the exit moved, it does look like they all file out this way. They leave the station quicker, and as soon as station gates close, these guys, their station gates open, and they all pile in. Here, let's observe. I mean, we are going at 2 times speed, but what is it? Oh. Here, let's watch normal speed. That probably makes a little bit more sense. But yeah, oh, good sized queue out there. I'm not even looking, but I'm pretty sure there's a good sized queue. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Here, we can observe them in real time now. Lap bars up. They spawn out of the vehicle. They all file toward the exit. Oh, it doesn't have the yellow. Oh, it doesn't have the yellow. That's actually a cool detail. And like as soon as these station gates are closed, these open, they pile in, and we can dispatch. I mean, they're not going to get anybody else. There it is. There it goes. All right. And we are still at, yeah, great ratings. Great ratings. Lots of money. Great addition to the park. We're making money like crazy. So we completed we got all the guests too. We've completed easy and mediums, bronze and silver. The only thing we have left to do is monthly profit from rides of $6,000. So I don't know if that's probably going to be the one that is the stretch. I mean, look, we're at 3,000. So what's the highest? Yeah, that last one. So it shows you the most recent one, not necessarily the current one. So we're a little more than halfway there. And we are about halfway through the month. Actually, let's let this month play out real quick, just to see what happens. I imagine there'll be a ride breakdown. We'll lose money and stuff. But hey, we're already at 4,000, so we're a good chunk of the way there. There's still another 12 days left of the month. We might actually do it now that Big T is open here. And oh, that one mechanic who's assigned to Big T is kind of freaking out. I can see he's stuck right there. He's not moving. Awkward. There it is, 6,000. I might do it right now. I'm going to finish my whole beta series, like, right now. I didn't think I was going to. I thought I'd have another episode or two to work on to complete things. I was going to put, like I said, the whirly rig and the carousel over here. But 7,000. I won't need to. I am shocked. I really think that adding one admittedly kick-ass coaster would actually do that much. But I think it's going to. Yeah, it's going to. And apparently there's some contest online with Frontier. If you beat the Monolith Park with 3 stars and send them a snapshot of that, you get a prize. You get input for a prize of some sort. Print screen, print screen, print screen, all the print screens. And there we have it. We've completed the Monolith Park on hard level. Yeah, that's amazing. Cool. I mean, my park ratings, meh, but still. Yeah. Well, that works out, because now I can take a break, and, oh, you broke down. See, this guy, he's freaking out again. But as soon as I put him on free roaming, he'll go to fix it. But if I send him to Big T, it's like having only one location, like, freaks him out. He doesn't know what to do. He got stuck over here. He just, like, kept checking his radio and then putting it down. He couldn't go anywhere. I mean, I don't want him to go anywhere. I want him to stay around Big T. But let's let him free roam. He'll probably be the closest one anyway. Either way, that's it for this episode. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. If you hit subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, pass the word. I will catch you later.